crochet. I'll have all of my social links down below. And as always, don't forget to like and subscribe. So it's been a while. It's been a bit of a busy few weeks, so podcast has been a little bit delayed. I have been trying to, do it at the end of every month to show what I had made over the course of the month. Obviously, we're about 2 weeks behind, and we're also probably going to be behind for May, just because May is going to be a very busy month. We have a couple things planned that we have to do, so yeah, just means have a little bit more to show you this episode and a little bit more to show you next episode than usual. So let's just jump right in with finished objects because I'm wearing one. So the last time I was working on the flat iron shawl by TL Yarn Crafts, and now I love the colors. I don't know if I did something wrong. Mine feels much larger than other people's, particularly this end. Like this just feels so long. So I did the thing where you see people tie the end in a knot to try and shorten it. I also, for some reason, anytime I've tried to put it on, I feel like I have trouble getting it to sit nicely, and I don't know if that's the yarn I used. I don't know. See, it's keeps bunching. I don't really know why. So if you have any suggestions, please leave them in the comment bar below, because I really do like this, but I can't wear it comfortably for some reason, and I don't know why. And I really love the yarn, so I want to be able to wear it, and obviously I wanted to have it on for the beginning of the podcast, but I'm probably gonna take it off just because it's not comfortable. Which is really sad because it took a lot of work, and I really like the yarn, but it just isn't, this doesn't sit right on me for some reason. So we're just going to drape it over the chair for now. So I guess I'll just continue with some more finished objects, and to be totally honest, I don't quite remember what I showed last episode. So these are worn. This was a test for Birch Bark Yarn Crafts. These are her shorty varsity socks. As you can see, they've been worn. But so the main color is Ace of Spades by Knitting After Midnight. The contrast is Blackbird by Yarn Over New York. Both are available at Skein Appeal, which is my yarn store. I'll leave the link down below. This is leave the link to this pattern down below. Super fun, super easy, shorty sock pattern. Again, don't remember if I showed these or not, but I've been trying to play with some different heel types, as you'll see. But this was using what is called an integrated heel. Now I've been lazy and I still have to block these, but this is just using the Ace of Spades. But this is you create the heel in the round, and the only time you have to do short rows is just for this one little section. And it was really fun. Now it worked really well when I was knitting these, and then I tried to do it on another pair of socks, but do the slip one knit one to make it more like a traditional heel flap and gusset, and it was super bunchy. It didn't lie well. So yeah, I don't know, I'll probably after I wear these a little bit, if they fit comfortably, this is a great heel, because it's super fast. You can just do basically everything in the round. I only had to switch to magic loop for the toe. But yeah, again, this yarn is Ace of Spades by Knitting After Midnight. My other pair of socks haven't even woven in the ends yet. These are freshly cast off. Like I said, I'm trying to play with some different heel types, and I tried to do a afterthought, well, forethought heel, because, you know, I put the little thing into, you know, so I wouldn't have to cut the yarn. These still have to be block lace. These literally just came off the needle, I think, like 2 days ago. So they're super bunchy. But this yarn is Scary Stories We Tell in the Dark by Nomadic Yarns. I absolutely love this yarn. And I used the Blackbird by Yarn Over New York as the contrast again. Like, I love the look of an afterthought heel. I don't like knitting it. I don't know, maybe I just need more practice with it, but let's see how these are after I block them. I was gonna say that's it for finished objects, but it's not. I designed a new shawl. So this is a basic triangle shawl. It's knit with DK weight yarn, but as you can see, it's pretty, I used a bigger needle to make it pretty light. Oh, we're caught in my ponytail. So yeah, this is just like a pretty basic triangle scarf. I do have a tester call out right now for this. I'll leave the link down below. I have a tester call just through like a Google form and then on Yarn Pond if you use Yarn Pond. It's called Sailor's Delight because this was a kit I got from a local Ontario farm. Can't remember the name of right now, but it was like you got 4 50-gram skeins of DK weight yarn, and they were like you could choose between different parts of Canada. And so I got the East Coast themed one because I'm from Cape Breton. So when I was like winding them up, this kind of reminded me of, if you've ever heard the saying, red sky at night, sailor's delight. It's gonna be a nice day tomorrow, nice warm day. So it kind of reminded me of like the reddish pink sky you would see over the, you know, ocean kind of at the end of a summer's day. So Sailor's Delight shawl. This is pretty easy. It's definitely Knitflix friendly. I whipped this up so fast that I didn't even get a chance to take like whip pictures. It just was like, oh damn, I'm almost done. That's mostly because like I used a really like a thicker needle just to like make it loose and a little bit drapey. But yeah, I'll leave the link to the tester call down below. This video should be up before the tester call ends. And I'm offering testers a discount so the pattern is written so that you can use either 4 different colors of DK weight yarn, or you could do 2, so you just alternate. And I'm offering testers the option if they're willing to use yarn from Skein Appeal. I'm offering them a 20% discount off their purchase, and I will like move the testing period accordingly to make sure you receive your yarn like in enough time to still knit the shawl. I think that's it for finished objects. So let's move on to whips. This video is probably not gonna be as long as I thought. So this is a scrappy project, but I'm gonna show it anyway. I kind of have 2 scrappy projects on the go. I have like, you know, a granny striped square blanket, and then I've been knitting sea glass tees. So I haven't been doing a ton on this, like just a little bit here and there. I did split for the sleeves. And so I am using just all kinds of pink and purple scraps and Knit Pick Stroll Tweed as the contrast. Focus. Anyway, I like had made up a whole bunch of like cakes, and then as I started knitting it, I realized that I made the like color changes way too long. So I've been like breaking them down as I go, making these little scrappy balls that are much shorter. Because otherwise it would just be like massive chunks of the same color, which I don't mind like this size, but like I don't want like massive stripes. So there's that. And I'm knitting the sea glass tee because that one's fingering weight, but I'm going to knit long sleeves just because I won't wear a short sleeve knit sweater. Next project, just living in a Skein Appeal, I guess I should say Naughty Girl Crochet, that is being sold through Skein Appeal, original project bag. I am participating in the Andrea Mowry March to May knit along, and I am knitting the Inclination Shawl, I believe it's called, and I am using all of my own hand spun. So I'm just changing the colors as I feel, but yeah, I am enjoying it. It's a pretty fun shawl, and it's nice to be able to use, you know, yarn that I spun. And if you were a spinner, so the gray color is actually a roving that we carry in Skein Appeal. It's by Lily and Pine, and this is like the softest yarn ever. Like it was a dream to spin. Definitely go check it out if you're a spinner. We have some solids, and then we have some like multicolored ones. So my last whip is participating in another make along. This is my first time participating in the Desert Vista Dye Works monthly sock club for 2022. She does this every year, and I had bought a couple of her skeins last year, like the Halloween themed ones, and I never got around to knitting them. So I have one sock done and one sock in progress. So the colorway is called Franken Zombody. Let me put this guy on the blocker. And now I don't traditionally knit like really long legs on my socks. I like shorty socks, but for this, in order to like qualify for the discounts and prizes and stuff, the leg has to be at least 3 inches. So yeah, I'm really enjoying this. Super fun to knit. I originally had started trying to knit the daily sock pattern by Summerly Knits. You can kind of see it up here a little bit, and it's just the yarn was too busy, and so I switched back to a vanilla sock after like 2 repeats. But yeah, that's all my whips. I am planning on casting on a few more things. I caked up some yarn yesterday, so those will be shown in the next video. So I guess the only thing left is purchases. So I'm pretty sure I didn't show this last time. Apologies if I did. I wanted to get a needle case. And now I know this company doesn't really exist anymore. They changed their name, but I really liked this style of case as opposed to their newer ones. So I found a shop that still had some left. So I got one of the Namaste, geez, I can't think of what they're now called. But like, I got one of their like black faux leather cases to keep all of my interchangeable yarn. And so I'm keeping my Triagu tips just in here just because they were like, they kept the like pockets in the front like were almost too deep, but that, like this fits totally fine. And then I have all of my fixed needles, and then it came with little labels that you could put on what size is in the pouch. And I also just have some of my like the cords and stuff. And now I do have a set of, they're called Luca, but it's like, I always thought it was pronounced Leica, but it's apparently Luca, wood needles. I hate them. I regret buying them, but I recently yesterday I bought another set of like a full set of 4-inch tip Triagu however you say it, interchangeables. I will be getting rid of the Luca needles. I also have a half set of 4 square also wood needles from Knit Picks. I'll also be getting rid of those. I don't like them, I don't use them. The 4 square I like more than the Luca ones, but still I just don't use them enough. I like the metal tips. So I don't know if I'm going to sell them, do a giveaway. I have to think about it. The Luca ones were expensive, so I might sell those, but I'll probably give away the Knit Picks ones because I had gotten those for free to try. So I'm not going to sell them. So yeah. Last purchase is I had gotten these in a D-stash from a local knitter, and so I've never used either of these before. This one is by, it's called Woolen Boon. Never heard of them. I can't seem to find them on Instagram or their website. Like, it says it doesn't exist anymore, so I don't know if they're out of business. But I really like the yarn. And this one is Hawari Bazaar. I've never used their yarn either, but super pretty. Now, geez, dropping things. Both of these are single ply. I've never used single ply before. I have one other single ply in my stash that honestly I didn't realize it was single ply when I was buying it. But yeah, I really liked both of these, and I do want to try knitting some things with single ply. Yeah, that's all of the yarn I've gotten. Besides, we did get a big stock update over at Skein Appeal. We got a whole bunch of Is That Ken yarn. I'll leave a link down below. Go check it out. Tons of colors, super bright, super fun, great for summer. But yeah, that is everything. Hope you enjoyed this. Don't forget, if you want to test the Sailor Delight shawl, the link will be down below. And yeah, thank you so much for watching.